Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Good morning and happy Monday. Happy cloudy Monday from the beautiful mile-long stretch of beach at Delnor-Wiggins State Park. I'm down at the very south end of the beach, just a little bit south of parking lot 1. No rain in our forecast this morning. I think we're all right. Although we will take any rain that we can get now. I'm going to take a little stroll up the beach, up the Wiggins Pass. I've got an old gimbal that's a little jerky here. Trying to save up my pennies to get a new gimbal and a couple new microphones. You might hear a little wind noise during this live feed. I'll do the best I can with what I have for you. That's all I can do. Give it a good try. It's that air temperature. A muggy, humid 78 degrees. Gonna get into the upper 80s, almost 90 today, but it's gonna feel much warmer than that. It's gonna feel like between 94 and 96. Crazy. We're calling for cloudy skies in the morning, then mostly sunny later in the afternoon. We'll see if that forecast holds true. You know how forecasts go. They're constantly changing. I wish you were here with me. Hit that share button and let everybody know I'm out here. The water's warmed up a degree too. The water temperature's up to 83 now. The tide on its way in. High tide is around an hour away, hour and a half away. Water's looking good. It's got some nice colors, even though the sun's not up and shining bright yet. It's got that beautiful emerald green color. Look at that. Wow. I've already been in the water. Couldn't resist. I've been out here for about a good half hour walking up and down the beach, getting some extra steps before I started my live feed. Took a couple of pictures when I first got here, recorded a little video. I'll share that later. There's a really nice little shovel that somebody left on the beach. One of our volunteers hopefully will be picking that up and putting it in the toy bin. I'm going to throw it up a little higher on the beach so they see it and it doesn't wash away in our high tide. Something new they're doing here. I don't know if the toy boxes are up yet in the parking lots, if they've set them up yet, but they're collecting the toys off the beach that people leave behind. So if your kids are looking for some beach toys, if you're on vacation or whatnot and you don't have any toys for them, you can take them out of the box, but please return them. And if you have some wet wipes, that'd be sweet if you could just wipe them down before you put them in the box. Kids and their colds, their sniffly noses. Look at that water. Pretty calm this morning. So 8 turtle nests as of yesterday morning. I think I see the ranger stopped up the beach ahead of me. Might be checking out a new nest up there. See if we have nest number 9. of our little snowy egrets walking past me here. Well, flying past me. Awesome. Good morning. Even with the clouds, I don't mind the clouds. I love being at the beach. Ooh, I see a little ibis ahead of me, a little white ibis. All these things I'm seeing now. I love it. I would have had to been right on top of that thing to see it, and I wouldn't have known if it was an ibis or a turkey. You don't have to go up there. I'm not going to bother you. Up in the dunes here is sea turtle nest number 7, which means number 8's up the beach somewhere. They normally start down at the south end when they check the nests and work their way up to the north. So if we had 3 yesterday morning, 6, 7, and 8. So 6 would be down to the south, and 8 would be up to the north if this is number 7. Or no, this is number 8. Okay. Where did I say? Oh, 7 was down. Yep. So this is 8. See if I can. Who's our sponsors? I couldn't get it. I don't know. This camera acts weird. I tried to zoom in closer, but it acts weird. On the live feeds, I'm lucky I got out of that zoom mode. You have to look at my ugly face up close. Yeah, they got something up there. The Rangers are up on the beach, way up there. So maybe we got nest 9. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Those colors are amazing. The blues and the greens, isn't that something? That is just too cool. I gotta try to take a picture. I might lose you. I don't know. It crashes. This Facebook's been crapping out on me, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna try to snap a photo. Bear with me. I think I'm back. I think it worked. Hallelujah. Boy, I had a good time at Kauai Animal Preserve yesterday. I got out there and my buddy, Shambe, the African lion, was snoozing. I shared a photo of old Shambe, a couple pictures of Shambe yesterday. I got a cute picture of Henry, the Osceola turkey, sitting in my lap. He's a lap turkey. You sit on the ground, this big old turkey wants to sit in your lap. You can just see some orange above those cloud tops. It is so cool. We might, I don't know, all these clouds, these darker clouds are super low. So I don't know if we're going to get any color in them. That sun has to get much higher. Those clouds behind them are very tall. That's why you see the colors in them. Hey, go check out Kauai Animal Preserve's Facebook page. After my live feed this morning, I recorded a little video out there. Actually, a couple of them. I still got to edit the other one together, but something important that Kauai is doing. Just really starting to focus on conservation and sustainability. Trying to get people together, businesses together, and just form a little group. And we're calling it the Kauai family. The word Kauai is a Seminole Indian word. It means big. So it's our big family, the Kauai family. And we'd love to have you in our Kauai family. Check out the little video. Looking for partners, business partners. Our friend Susan Dexter was out at Kauai with me yesterday, and she is an officially signed up and registered volunteer of Kauai Animal Preserve. She had a blast. She didn't know what she was getting into when I invited her to tag along with me to the preserve. Sorry, Susan. I think you had a good time. You can't go to Kauai and not have a good time. It's so cool. A lot of blue down here. We should see our friend Dexter out on the beach. Oh, maybe next week. The high tide's keeping him from walking on the beach right now, but he's feeling better. Your prayers helped. They definitely worked, and he thanks you for them. Eddie, good morning, my friends. Hey, Eddie, I've been meaning to tell you, nothing in the mail. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody's swiping your mail or my mail. But I never got that letter from you. So, just wanted to let you know. But I do thank you, my friend, and thanks for watching. Now you're not sneaking a peek at work anymore. Eddie used to watch us in the mornings while he was working. Yeah, there's definitely a nest up there. The Rangers are taking way too long up there. I love those clouds. You know they're dark. Who cares? That's part of the beach life. Even if they were storm clouds and it was raining, it's not lightning. I'll try to get out here. I got this housing for my phone, for my iPhone. Got it for our hurricanes and tropical storms. The audio kind of sounds funky, but it's better than nothing. It gives you an idea of what's going on. I think the Facebook stars are working. I'm not sure. I just updated Facebook again. So if somebody wants to check and see if those stars are working, send a couple stars. That'd be sweet. Also, those links to my PayPal and Venmo accounts, I never know if they're working in the description here. Tips are hugely appreciated, always welcomed. I can't survive without your support, my friends, nor can I continue to do this without your help. Keep that in mind while you're watching. This is not a bad one, a deep one, but nonetheless, It still is a hole. Don't leave any holes on the beach during sea turtle nesting. Don't leave holes on the beach, period. Level your sandcastles, fill in your holes. I don't know why it looks green. Maybe because it's bad. Looks green on my screen. Just fill in your holes. You see we got a sea turtle nest right back there up on the beach. A mama sea turtle wouldn't have any problems with that hole, but our little hatchlings could get stuck in there, and that'd be the end of them. One of their predators would just come scoop them up. So fill in your holes. Pretty simple, common sense, actually. Plus, we don't want our friends tripping in the holes either. Roy took a dive on the beach many times while him and I were walking up to Wiggins Pass in the dark. And he'd let out his share of expletives. Last Friday was the 4-year anniversary of Roy's passing. Seems like yesterday, doesn't it? Starting to see those clouds shining through the dark. Actually, it looks like the lower ones are starting to light up now. Out in here. Nice. Darlene, good morning. So you enjoying the walk so far? You having a good time? You wishing you were here? If you're new to our beach family, please don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Say hello in the comments here. Let everybody know where you're watching from. I don't care what you all talk about here. The whole idea is just to get people together in the morning here. Get you away from the news. Put you in a pleasant environment. Let you meet some new people. It's not a matchmaking deal here. And we don't talk about politics. Obviously, just keep it clean. Again, it's that common sense thing. But welcome to our beach family, the Southwest Florida Television Beach Family. Looks like they're finishing off a new nest up there. Can you see the rangers up ahead of me? In there. We're going to go all the way up to the pass this morning. Starting to see some brighter skies over here to the east now. Hallelujah, look at that. Ooh, doggy. Those clouds have moved off, so now we're going to see our sun. Awesome, we got a nice patch of blue coming our way. Going to light up the beach for us. Be nice and sunny, I think, by the time we get up to Wiggins Pass. Don't see any false crawls yet. Get back in that water, get close to that water. You gotta see those colors. They're just incredible right now. Look at that. Just amazing. What do you think? Amazing, beautiful, breathtaking, spectacular? What do you think? It's all of the above. I love our beautiful beach in the morning, and I love sharing it with you. feels great. Again, that water temperature, 83 degrees. I'm guessing we're an hour away from high tide now. High tide's a little after 8. I started the live feed this morning around 6:35ish. Sunrise was at 6:38. Water's really starting to clear up nicely. Look at that. You can see all the little ridges down on the bottom. Isn't that beautiful? There's all those big snook. Remember I used to be able to get behind a school of snook and follow behind them as they swam up the beach. That was so cool. These clouds are getting brighter and brighter now. The sun's just below the treetops over there on the right. How beautiful, the bird going through. Our little piece of heaven on earth. Wow. I don't know how anybody could look at this and not want to be here. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. It's a very light breeze blowing right now. It'll pick up a little later today. Hey, good morning. The rangers are clearing out. I was waiting for them to take off. Take a peek. That'll be 9. They had 3 the other day. They were busy. Yeah, I follow them on social media. Yeah. There you go. Loggerhead sea turtle nest. Number 9. That's pretty good. Gosh, the other day, I don't know what they're up to now, actually, on Vanderbilt Beach. I forgot. sponsor a nest. I don't know if there's any sponsorships available. They usually go up to about 25. They don't want to sell too many just in case we have a bad season. But there's our sponsors. Thank you. Those guys and them. That's too funny. You like that? They want to be anonymous, but that is sweet. Those guys and them. That's funny. I don't know what they're charging now for a nest. It used to be $250 for a sponsorship, and that money goes to help out our sea turtles, by the way. So $500 a nest if you want to sponsor it all by yourself. But it might have gone up, you know, inflation, all that kind of stuff. You got another one. Another crawl. Is it a good one? Yeah, another one? Sweet. Boy, those girls are getting busy. I forgot it's Mark. It only takes him a second to find him. Wow, number 10. That is exciting. Oh, yeah? Oh, number 9. Yeah. Hey, did you know Friday was 4 years for Roy? Can you believe it's been that? It was. He's something else. Quite the character. All right, these texts flashing up on my screen from the beach family group are getting really annoying. I'm going to have to be leaving the group. You know what these are, don't you, my friends? You know what we're looking at. Four of those little beauties. 3. 2. There's 5 of them total. 2 of them peeled off. They might catch up. Ha! Our little white ibies. One's jumping out of the waves. There we go. Up. One's just straggling behind. There you go, all 5 of them. That one's not liking the waves. There's 3, 4, they don't seem to care at all. I love, you see that beautiful black stripe under their wings when they jump up? That is so cool. They're so beautiful. Their bills go from kind of an orange, their legs and bills go from an orange, and in mating season, they turn red. I love the way they just bounce up. Walking backwards. I hope I don't walk into anybody here. I think they're beautiful. Personally, I think they're beautiful. They're funny looking, but they're so funny looking, they're beautiful. That is a great look. All right, this is a great look. Slow connection. Thanks, T-Mobile. Down the beach they go. One more. There you go. They took my cue. Oh, there's the sun. There's the sun. Wow. Good morning, sunshine. The Southwest Florida television says hello. All right. 2 nests, and we still got, a third of a mile of beach to go here. Are we going to get up to number 11 today? 10 so far. Sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Got her caged already and ready to go. Start the incubation. That'd be sweet if we found another one. Be sweet if we found 2 more. The more the merrier. Keep them coming. The odds are stacked against those sea turtles. Man, 1 in 1,000. Whew. Those reflections of the clouds in the water, beautiful. As Robb would say, glorious. You ask him how his day's going, his reply was always never better. God bless that man. That blue, wow, that blue is gorgeous. Good morning. Oh boy. Another crawl. Here's another crawl. Here's the tracks coming back from the beach. She got up into the dune area. Here's the tracks going up to the nest. Take a peek and see if it's looking positive here. I think this is south end of area 4, parking lot 4. Exciting, exciting. Looks like a lot of digging went on. Got some spray back in here. Yep, this is south end of parking lot 4. I'm gonna have to remember to check back here. On my walk back down the beach, sometimes you can really tell if it was a good crawl by the tracks going back to the water. I don't see the telltale sign. Sometimes you see a little trail in between the footprints, the flipper prints. But you see how the sand's pushed back? That's how you can tell these are the tracks, the crawl going back into the water. Very cool. Mark and Amanda are going to be busy this morning. That sun's beautiful. Feels great. Well, let's see if we see another one. Like I said, the more the merrier. No such thing as too many nests on the beach. Those beautiful colors out in the Gulf. Hey, Deborah. Susan, Kimberly, good morning. Beautiful. Happy Monday morning from Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Just making my way north up the beach to Wiggins Pass. Temperatures in the upper 70s right now. Water temperature 83 degrees. Everything looking good so far. So far, 2 new sea turtle nests confirmed. New nest, maybe 3. We still got some beach to go. Are those Facebook stars working? If you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate my efforts, and if you would like to support those efforts, think about sending some stars to my live feeds and other little videos that I share on Facebook. Those of you that have made that decision and commitment to subscribe to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page, thank you. It's $4.99 a month. And that definitely helps the cause. Not many subscribers, but I'd love to see some more. Got a lot of followers, but not a lot of subscribers. Those clouds are gorgeous. They must have thought that was a false crawl. They went blowing by that one pretty fast. Rangers are stopping up ahead here. Nothing moving on. Coming up to Area Roy at the north end of parking lot 4. Right over in here. This is where the pine trees used to be and the picnic tables and grills. This is where we had all of our fun. The Southwest Florida Television Beach family. This is the north end of parking lot 4. Nothing left to it now. I hollered at a couple people Friday night when we were out here, Friday evening for sunset, for trying to cut through here It couldn't be any plainer. All the ribbons there. Stay out of the dune area. Stay outside of the ropes, my friends. Look at this. They need to electrify the ropes. The ribbons, the rope. That might get the point across. Make for some great video too. So this is all closed up here, Area 5. What a shame. Ranger stopped and took a peek at something up here. I don't know what it was. Another one of our nests. I think that might be nest number 1. That might be our first sea turtle nest right there. It's a big drop off here. It's pretty steep for a sea turtle to try climbing up here. They'll try. Lots of shells here too. There's a big old pile of shells over here. See it down there? That's all seashells. Wow. Ooh, thank you for the stars. I do appreciate that. The mile-long stretch of paradise at Delnor-Wiggins. Don't you just love it? So from this point forward, you're not supposed to be out in the water. Only fishermen up here. Though people do go wading. You're not even technically supposed to be wading, but people do it. You can see the sign here. It's pretty clear, although it is in English. But I think most people understand the pictures there, the symbols. So you're always going to see 2 red flags. Look how still it is. You will always see 2 red flags up at the north end of the park. Doesn't mean a hurricane. A lot of people would see 2 red flags and think, oh, a hurricane. But here's what the flags mean. Water closed to public when you see those 2 red ones. 1 red one, high hazard. The yellow one, the medium hazard. The green, the low hazard. The purple, stinging marine life, jellyfish, stingrays. So that's what those flags mean. I'm up to one of my favorite views here. One of my favorite views. You know what that is, don't you? There's another nice view. That's pretty. It's prettier when the sand's all bright and white and lit up. But you get the idea. You get the picture. I'm going to see if the rangers stopped back at that one crawl. It looks like they might have. Down at the south end of Area 4. I'll check that out on the way back. I'll let you know later today how many nests we have. Oh, Mike and Maria making their way up to Wiggins Pass. Look back into parking lot 5. Really nothing going on back in there. Just the big empty space. That view that I love so much right there. I love it. Don't you love it? It just screams of the natural beauty of this park. Those are sable palms. That's our state tree, by the way, this sable palmetto. Or, yeah, the palmetto, the sable. See, that's actually straight, that tree. It's just the lens kind of bows the edges. Continue our journey up the beach to Wiggins Pass, and then I'm going to call it a morning. Pretty much going to be able to walk the entire beach with me this morning. Just didn't start quite at the very south end. We started just a little bit south of parking lot 1. Probably going to get a little breezy when we get up to the pass. Another reminder, stay off the dunes. They haven't got the ropes up yet here, but they will. They're working on getting the rope up. Just saw somebody walking with a big chunk of driftwood in their hand. just so you know, it's against the law to remove driftwood from the Florida State Park. It's against the law to really remove anything. You can take seashells, they don't bust you for that. But driftwood's a big no-no, and you can get fined. Normally they'll give you a warning and say put it back. Wiggins Pass in sight. The breeze is starting to pick up, getting the open areas. You get a peek over the sand pile here. Back into the parking lot. I know there's some folks that are curious as to what's going on back in there. As you can see, nothing. Remember, as soon as sea turtle nesting season ends, it ends November 1st, they're going to start the renourishment of Vanderbilt Beach. So prepare yourself for that ordeal. The big trucks, big dump trucks running up and down the beach all day long. The big ruts that you got to traverse when you walk out onto the beach. They try to keep them graded off, but it's hard to stay ahead of it. The beach was really washing away last week down by the Turtle Club. Wow, a lot of erosion. It's sad. We had an osprey nest up on top of this dead sable palm, but it was a big accident. It was not done deliberately. That one of the pieces of equipment, when they were cleaning up the park here, accidentally just backed into the tree and shook it, and the nest dropped to the ground. That was sad. The ospreys moved on to another tree. That's some of the remnants of the nest actually down here in that mess there. I'd love to see a dolphin out here. One dolphin would be super. With my new eyes. Still not 100% up to snuff here. I think my right eye is going to be a little blurry. Left eye's getting better and better. The right eye had a terrible cataract in it. It's like a rock. Nothing left back in here. Remember what used to be back in here? Bathhouse, the big pavilion, boardwalks. Remember that? The boardwalks that would come out to the beach up in here. Not anymore. And not for a long time. Triple sable palm, so cool. It's another one of my favorite views. Love that view. It is gorgeous with those clouds there in the distance. Wiggins Pass. Those little puffy clouds. Another one of those views that screams Delnor-Wiggins, huh? Hey, Sherry, good morning. Gonna snap a photo. I'm back. Sorry. Well, here we are. I promised you a walk up to Wiggins Pass when I started. And here we be. Here we be. Those ibises were beautiful, weren't they? That was a nice little treat seeing them. 5 little white ibises parading down the beach. This is where we were Friday evening, or Saturday evening. Friday evening? Was it Friday evening for sunset? Or Saturday evening? I think it was Saturday. Doesn't matter. It was beautiful, whatever day it was. A lot of boats. Had to be a Saturday. It was busy. See the birds in the background. There's that breeze. Another glorious view right here. Notice the two red flags. Remember, we were looking at those earlier. So cool. Such a beautiful Florida State Park. Get yourself an annual pass for our Florida State Parks. Our parks are beautiful and very diverse. Very diverse, from woodlands to beaches to springs. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Some out for camping. Cheap for camping too. Best deal for campers. Our Florida State Parks. All right, well, that was a nice slow walk up the beach. I hope you enjoyed it. My email will let me know if anybody enjoyed it. If I see any tips, remember, I couldn't be out here if it wasn't for your generosity. Every dollar counts, my friends. You can find a link to my PayPal and Venmo account in the text description of this post. Just got to scroll down a little ways. You'll see it. Easy to do. No fees on your end, like those Facebook stars. Feeless, and just a very small fee on my end. All right, that's going to do it for this morning's live feed. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America, one nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.